Substantial Lie 9604 actually asked this question on the tax relief subreddit, which I am the moderator of, trying to get that subreddit kind of up and going. So, you know, if you're an active Redditor, go ahead, ask questions on there, the tax relief subreddit on Reddit. Anyway, Substantial Lie says, I still need to file 2019, 2020, 2022, and 2023. Is there an advantage to filing them all at once in different envelopes, of course, or just as I can get them done? 2019 is a partnership, and so it's more complicated. I really can't afford to have a pro do it. Any benefit to filing them in order? Well, just kind of on its face, Substantial Lie, there is a benefit of filing them in order, and that's because there are things on tax returns called carry forwards, meaning an amount from an older tax year could affect your tax return for the next tax year. For example, let's say that you have a rental property and you are not a real estate professional, you don't qualify for REP's real estate professional status, and you have a loss in that rental property that you cannot take on your current year tax return. That loss you can't take is then suspended as a passive activity loss that you would carry forward to future years that you could then take against passive income in future years. That's one example. Probably a more common example. I don't know why my mind went there first. It must have been my years in the real estate group at a Big Four accounting firm. But another example is the capital loss carry forward. Okay, let's say you got cute with stocks or even cryptocurrency, and let's say you lost a lot of money trying to trade stocks or cryptocurrency, and you were not a professional trader. That gives rise to what's called a capital loss. Okay, and you can offset your capital gains with your capital losses, but if your capital losses exceed your capital gains for the year, well, you won't pay any capital gains tax, but any excess loss you can only take against your ordinary income to up to $3,000 per year, right? So, quick example. Let's say you had $100,000 in capital losses. That's too big. Let's say you had $10,000 in capital losses for the year, $2,000 in capital gains, right? So the excess of your capital losses over your capital gains is $8,000. You can deduct $3,000 of that excess against your ordinary income, such as your wages for the year, in the year of the loss. But in that scenario, you'd carry forward $5,000 of capital loss carry forward to the next year, right? So there's these things like carry forward, Substantial Lie, that could affect your tax return, your future tax returns. And if you do them out of order, well, you might not know about the carry forward from the previous year that carries forward to the newer year if you do the newer year first. You see what I'm saying? So that's on the liability side, right? How much you owe for each year. Older years can affect future years. There's also a consideration here in terms of filing on the collection side. What am I talking about? So sometimes it makes sense to not just file returns as you get them done, but to file them all at once, right? Extreme example, Substantial Lie. Let's say that you file your 2019 return first, but you don't get around to filing the rest, 2020 through 2020, 2022, and 2023 for like a whole year or something like that. Well, what's going to happen? Well, after you file your 2019 return, you're going to get a notice from the IRS. They're going to want you to pay up for what you owe for 2019. Let's say you can't pay it. Well, you can't pay it, and you also can't get into an installment agreement on it because you're not in compliance because you haven't filed the other years, right? So in that case, there might be some sense into waiting to, even though you might have prepared them at different times, filing them all together so they all get processed and assessed around the same time. This could mean even paper filing returns that you could otherwise e-file, so that they all kind of get processed and assessed at the same time. You're getting all the notices together, and then you can get into an installment agreement on the full balance. Okay? So there's liability issues to consider. There's collections issues to consider. Then there's also obviously penalties and interest accruing every day to consider. But I would frankly say that, you know, if you can, do them in order, right? To make sure you capture all carry forwards. And at least try to file them around the same time, so you don't have this issue where you owe for 1 year, but you can't get into an installment agreement because you still haven't filed the rest, right? Does that make sense? In terms of penalties and interest, you can make a payment for a tax year without filing for that tax year. And if the payment you make equals or exceeds the amount of taxes, penalties, and interest that have accrued to that point for that tax year, then that will stop the future accrual of penalties and interest. Okay? These are all things to consider when we're talking about older tax years and the order to file them in. So, ideally, substantial lie for the issues I've talked about here, as well as a few other minor issues. It's good to prepare the returns in order, file them around the same time. But I understand that that may not be possible in all situations, so you kind of got to do the best you can. It just might get a little bit messy. So that's my professional take on this substantial lie. I think I responded actually in the subreddit as well over there. So good question, good question. Keep them coming, folks. If you have multiple years of unfiled tax returns, you do qualify for a free consultation with us here at Choice Tax Relief. Just give us a call, 866-8000-TAX. That's 866-8000-829. Or you can go to choicetaxrelief.com, fill out the form on the website, and we will reach out to you. I have some other videos on the side of the screen pertaining to unfiled tax returns, folks. Give them a watch if you're so inclined. Give them a like if you're so inclined. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.